What's up, guys? This is Justin. He got what do you get? Well, you didn't get like the best
Not
placing,
relevant.
but you went what 3-2?
Yeah, I went 3-2.
Yeah, he was playing Generator Invoked. He was missing one. What is it? Hella.
Yes, one.
Yeah, well he'll get to. But yeah, so without further ado, he'll show the deck off, and then if we have time later, he'll go over his matchups.
All right. So starting off.
Yeah, sorry if the table rocks a little bit.
Oh, you're fine. We have triple lofter. I really didn't summon this off of boss stage. I just summoned this when I had the normal summon when I didn't have the Alistair in hand, and then I would just tag out with it.
So he just summons one from deck,
yeah,
right?
The summons during from the deck. So 3 lofter. 2 Alistair. I was originally playing this at 3, but I didn't want too many normal summons, so I cut it down to 5 normal summons. So just 3 lofter, 2 Alistair. We all know what Alistair does. 2 Har. This was definitely the best generator in my deck. I mean, without a doubt. Omni Negate, and I use it off to actually summon the VFD. I use one of them as a target, and then like later game I would use a Hella to like bring one back. 1 Hella. This didn't come up that much, but when it did, like it really kicked in. It really helped bringing back the Har late game. 1 Mardell. All you need is 1. And basically because your traps get you the field spell in the boss quest and the boss room. 1 Utgarda. This didn't actually come up that much. There was like 1 or 2 instances where it did, but other than that, it wasn't really relevant. Nidhogg. It didn't come up today at all. This is supposed to be the second Hella. Effect was never relevant, so that's it for the generators. The big bosses, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Play 6 of them. Now for the hand traps, I play 3 Ash. I mean that's pretty much every deck hits pretty much everything. And 2 Skullmeister. I was still deciding between this and Crow initially, but I ended up going with this because I felt like it was more high impact than Crow, so I felt like it hit just much more. And that's it for the monsters. Play 16 monsters. Now onto the spells. 3 boss stage. This is the reason the deck works. Probably the only reason. Get tokens if you don't know what it does. Summons the boss, or get summon a Lopter. But you want to opt for the boss. And then 3 Meltdown. I don't think I need to explain what it does. Just get to the Alistair. 1 card Macabre. Terraforming. Triple Monstrosity. Now this card was the reason I was able to summon VFD so easily. That was the only effect that was relevant, summoning the 2 level 9s after targeting the Invoked Macabre. The first effect, summoning level 9 from hand, didn't come up at all once today. But this card really just made the deck that much better. 2 Invocation. That's all you need 2. You don't need any more. Double Kujikiri Curse. Now this did actually come up like once or twice today. Just pitch a big boss, draw 2, and then late game bring it back with like Hella. 2 Cosmic Cyclone. Probably the best removal for spell traps. Just pay 1,000 banish. 1 Boss Quest. This actually didn't come up that much today because I already had what I needed in my hand. But when it did, it was just really impactful. It came up like 2 or 3 times a day. 1 Call By. And 1 Upstart Goblin. That's it for the spells. For the traps, 3 Generator Boss Fight. This card actually came out a decent amount of times today when I didn't actually have the spell in hand. I had the trap set, it activate on their turn. But there were times today where I didn't want to give my opponents that many more cards. We have the 1 Generator Boss Room. This card, I had high expectations for this card. It kind of let me down today, to be honest. I didn't really see it. But the one instance, literally the one instance I did, it really just, it kicked ass. And then the 1 Paleozoic Dinomiscus. This card's insane. It actually...
Just a one of?
Yeah, just a one of. It actually won me a match today against Drytron. Like, it just completely ended his turn. Like, he tried to go to battle phase. attacked into my Makaba. Before that, I just said Dynamiscus, and he just passed turn after that. So that's it for the main deck, 40.
You do
now
extra deck first.
Yeah, onto the extra deck.
And you were playing Zeus, but it never came up, right?
Yeah, it never came up. 2 Makaba. There was supposed to be a third one, but I actually didn't find it in time, so I didn't end up playing it. 1 Purgatrio. This didn't come up today at all. This card only came up like once today, like my round 5 against Drytron. I didn't end up winning that round, but it did end up like popping and like giving player problems. And 1 Kaliga, that didn't come up today either. That is it for the fusions.
Yep.
Now onto the links. You have 1 Almirage, 1 Secure Gardna, 1 Nightmare Phoenix, 1 Nightmare Unicorn, 1 Cross Sheet, 1 Boral Sword, and 1 Borlow Dragon, obviously the Out Dragoon. Onto the Xyz, 1 VFD. There's no need to say anything. 1 for check Earth Slicer, never came up today. And this is supposed to be a Zeus. So that's it for my extra deck.
Okay, so get on with the side.
The ratios in my side deck are probably kind of weird, but that's alright. 2 Nibiru. I don't know why people are like not liking this card. I still really like it, and I think really people should really still play it. Like, this was actually impactful against Drytron today. Before they would actually summon the Vanity's Fiend. Or is it Vanity's Ruler?
Vanity's Ruler.
Vanity's Ruler. I would just Nibiru them. Ghost Bell. I did put it in, but didn't see it once. So it wasn't really impactful. It didn't help. Just another slot. 2 Lancias. The only time I used this card was against Infernoble. After he searched. Was it Search off the Isolde? Like I Ash the Search or something? Or Ash the special summon. And then I Lancia'd him after that. So he just ended turn pretty much. 2 Cycle Readers. Obviously against Drytron. That's what it's for. Put them in. Didn't see them once. The 1 Gamma Seal. 1 Twin Twister is just another back row removal card. Triple Imperm. This is basically just for the Vanity's Ruler. That's just about it. I did put it in, and I didn't see it against Vanity's Ruler, but it did come up against Invoked Shadal. Like I said, it in the same column as Schism, and he couldn't summon the Winda. And then just 2 evenly matches for mass removal. And that's about it.
So what were your matchups? You remember?
Round 1, I went against Drytron. I 2-0'd him. Round 2, I went against Infernoble. I went 2-1. Let's see. Round 3, I went against
The Shadal guy?
Shadal, yeah, Invoke Shadal. I got killed. Window was like the biggest shot to the gut. And then round 4, went against the same thing, different guy though, and did the same thing, just hurt me with Window. And then round 5, I went
Against Drytron.
2-1. Yeah, 2-1 against Drytron.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good. So thanks for the profile.
Yep.